Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with another Shake It, Scrap It, Create It. This week's prompts are scraps, stapler, and heart. And I just wanted to show you guys what I'm starting with. Here's my pile of scraps. I'm still stuck on this same collection, the Four Seasons Spring Close to My Heart collection. So I pulled my little scraps out of it, and of course they're double-sided. And then I have this piece of scrap that I had used with my Cricut for something, so I thought it went well. And this is just gonna be my base. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is what I'm starting with. I have more of my flowers, surprise, I know. This wood veneer, some carrots. I cut the rest of my title. This is all things that I had fussy cut and die cut from the Market Day collection by Shabby Art Boutique. And I'm going to be using that with these photos. You can tell my husband was super thrilled to get to wear the bunny ears. He was not amused. But I'm fun, so he had to do it. So I am gonna cut my paper up and I will be back. I used my scraps and pretty much just matted up my picture, did multiple layers in the different colors. Gonna keep it super simple. I decided I wanted to do a little mixed media on the background. I'm going to use a couple different stamp sets so that I'm not wetting my paper. I'm just using ink. So I'm going to use the background elements. This is a Close to My Heart stamp set. I have this text one that I'm going to use. And then I have this one. This one's a Bow Bunny Terrific Textures stamp set. And I'm going to use this stamp from it. So I am going to use, I think, 3 different colors. I'm going to use this pumice stone, distress oxide, spun sugar, and salvage patina for my colors. And let's see. See if this one will be dark enough to even show up, because it's a very light colored one. Oh, and I am gonna put, I have this Close to My Heart matte, and I flip it over. This side is foam, so I'm gonna put this up under here so I can get a better imprint while stamping. It actually does show up, yay. Hasn't really shown up well on camera, but let me bring it closer. Look how pretty. It's super colorful. It's subtle, but it's a really pretty background, and I really like it. So, and I apologize for the lighting. It's just been so gloomy, and now it's nighttime outside. It's just not a good look, but I'm trying to power through regardless. Okay, so I have my whole little basket of stuff here. Oh yeah, I need to use a stapler. Stapler, scraps, and heart. So I have some hearts and I use scraps. So I think I'm just gonna do my, y'all know, I just, this is how I usually end up using my stapler. I usually just end up stapling onto the photos or a journaling box or whatever. But I do, this is just a regular old stapler. I don't have the fancy one with the fancy staples, but I do open mine up. And mine's rusty, it's super old, but I only have a few staples left. But I take a Sharpie and just color the staples once they're in there, and then you wind up having, you can have colored staples. So that's just a little tip. It'll give you something extra instead of buying all the fancy ones and all the different colors. You can just color them yourself with a Sharpie. Alright, so that's how my photos are going to go. Let me look. I don't want to, y'all have a huge glare. Okay, that'll help a little bit. Okay, so my glue gun over here. And I totally could have stapled it directly to the page. I just didn't. And if you do that, then you have staples poking through and it makes it a little bit harder to get it into your page protector, but you can totally take washi and just put over it. If you staple through your page to the back, you can just put a piece of washi over it to cover it up so it's not getting stuck on everything. Alright, so that's pretty good. Then I have all of my little doodads here. So I'm going to start out with a heart up here. And let's see. I think I'm going to use this way. I never really used these borders and stuff. Actually, I'd never even used these, this die that I did, and so I really wanted to use the dies. I mean, I have them, I've never used them, y'all, so I'm like, okay, it's down to the use it or lose it. It's down to the use it or lose it time, and so I really want to use them up. They're really pretty, and I really like them, but I don't know. It's just, I guess it's outside of my norm. It's not something I normally would reach for when I'm crafting. So we'll see how it goes with me having them all already die cut and stuff. Let's see. And then I'm going to put this on here. I think I'll put a little piece of foam on the end of this to kind of even it out. We had to use hearts. There's lots of them. Okay. And then same thing down here. I'm just going to do it backwards. And then the top one. kind of create another little cluster. There's this one. Let's see here. I think I'm going to pop this on foam. I have to say, I am really enjoying working with this kit. I feel really inspired. Even though I keep repeating pretty much the same pattern over and over, I'm really loving using my kit this month and using these flowers and just using up these dies that I've had for a long time and just had never used. I'm thinking, since I'm already building the kit every month anyways, it probably would not hurt to take a day like I did for these and just go through my scraps and then cut a bunch of stuff in the colors relating to the kit that month, and then that would give me all kinds of little things to work with, and I would be using up my scraps, and I would be using my dies that I haven't ever used. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna put my carrots. My thoughts were to bundle them up like this. Oops. I just got glue all over my finger. That one was a little bit messy. And I'm going to pop these up. Add in some more dimension. I'm telling you, I have loved these flowers, and I am going to have to probably take some time and make some more because I have just about used up 3 sheets that I've created already. Okay, I'm going to put that there, and then I have this that I'm going to put here across this. So I'm going to use some glue dots to hold it to begin with, and I'm also going to add glue so I can make sure it's staying on there, because these are actually removable glue dots. Even though they're removable, they are pretty sticky and do a pretty good job of holding things in place. Ooh, I about did it. About dropped it with the glue right on there. Okay. Hold that down for a second, and then I have the rest of this. I found this that said bunny in my wood veneer, and so I cut on the Cricut. It says My Honey Bunny. So I'm going to add this. I'm sure my husband would not be thrilled with this page, or the fact that I posted his picture wearing the bunny ears, but you know what? He'll be okay. He's not a very fun guy, if you can't tell from his face. I'm like, come on, let's do this. Let's take this picture. Who cares? Let's be crazy for a minute. I mean, I'm the type of person, which I'm always very friendly. I can talk to anybody, even out in public. Like, people just open up and start talking to me, and Michael or the kids will be like, who is that? I was like, I have no idea. And they're like, you don't know them? And I was like, nope. But I'm the type, whenever we go out of town on vacation or something, I'm like, let's wave at all the people. And they're like, we're not waving at all these people. Are you crazy? And I'm like, what? We're in a strange town. They're strangers that we're never going to have to see them again. You can wave. But this is the South. We usually wave anyways. Like, everybody waves and is like, hey, how you doing? Okay. I have this bow and I really want to use it. I think I'm just going to put it right there. So, I don't really have any bunnies on there. This bow has a little bunny, but I might could fit one in. I do have some printed, maybe, but I have flowers. Of course, you know I've got flowers, y'all. So, we're just going to put these flowers on. Kind of doing the same thing we've been doing. I don't know why, but I'm just loving this stuff on the sides and vertical up the middle. Like, I just am. I think I've done almost all my layouts this month this way. And you know what? I love them all. Literally love them all. Because, you know, sometimes you create, you're like, yeah, mediocre. Don't really love it. But it's not terrible, but you just don't love it. But I have to say, I absolutely love all the things I have been creating this month. All my layouts. Even though they're all very similar. Let's see here. I got two more. So let's do this one down here. And where should we put this one? Maybe here. Should it go there? Okay. And then I have these leaves to tuck in. I think I'm going to have to sit down and make a couple more sheets of these flowers if I'm planning on just using them every single time, which I totally could because I love them and they're super easy to make. Let's see, let's just do that one right there. And let's see, we use scrap, stapler, heart. Yay! Okay, so we did all the things, y'all. Look how pretty. I know it's hard to see probably, but because everything gets so washed out with my lights. But I will post a picture at the end with close to the true colors. And we need to shake for next week's prompts. Alright, so let's shake for next week's prompts. This one's techniques and tools. So we got coloring. So you have to do coloring. Like stamp an image and color it or whatever. Y'all know I'm not the craft police. Be creative. Shapes, colors, numbers. Let's see. Give us something good. Oval. Blech. I don't like ovals. They're my least favorite. Embellishments. I think we already pulled hexagons though, haven't we? So I'm not going to get my favorite, I don't think. What did I say this was? Embellishments. Okay. Something good, something good. Sequins. Whew, that's good. I like sequins. Shiny. Okay, so oval, sequins, and coloring are our prompts for next week. if you play along, come over and join the Facebook group if you're not already there, so that you can share what you created in the albums for a chance to win Happy Mail. And there is so much inspiration and talent over there. You guys really need to check it out if you're not there. We also have other challenges that goes on throughout the month, and occasional crops, and just lots of fun. And everybody is so amazing over there. Definitely check out everyone else that's playing along with How to Kill a Kit with Style and see what they're doing with their kits, because everybody picks something different or creates a different kit each month. I think that's all. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that it inspired you. And until next time, bye y'all.